Hi friends, welcome back to more guitar reviews, and I have another special guitar that just came in. I know it's a Dreadnought here. If you can see, it's a Dreadnought, but this is no ordinary Dreadnought. This is a Collings Dreadnought. This is the first Collings Dreadnought somebody has sent in to get it set up, and this was bought from the local distributor in Singapore. BGW Guitars, Brandon Lung. So if you're looking for Collins guitar, just call him and just do a search from BGW Guitars. Let's get started. Okay, we have this D2H, which is actually a Dreadnought. Well, we all know that Collins makes really exceptionally good sounding guitar. Not just good sounding guitar, but if you look at the attention to detail from the joint to even the headstock, the way it's the shape of it is really square. The velour, the finish, in impeccable finish, perfect gloss top on the finish, quality woods that are used on their guitars. Let's get started. Let's dive in. This is a D2H Dreadnought 2H. 2H is a herringbone, H is a herringbone, so you have a herringbone around the parameters of this top. You get the very nice tortoise plastic pickguard, that is acrylic pickguard on this guitar. You get the ebony bridge, the ebony fretboard, and the fretboard has like diamond inlays on the fretboard, and a 1 3/4 width neck on this guitar. It's supposed to come with a Brazilian head plate, but because of restrictions in export, Collins fitted the ebony head plate on guitars that exported out of USA. So you have a bow nut and saddle, compensated saddle. I've lowered down the action so where you achieve the sweet spot. So now it sounds a little more responsive. You get a tight grain Sitka top. And the top of this guitar, each individual Collins is a forward shift, similar to the Martin kind of bracing pattern, and it's individually hand carved, and even the tops are flexed and thinned down according to the stiffness of every top. Okay, how they do it, you gotta ask Collins. They won't share their trade secret with you. Come on. And the other thing about the back and sides, are Indian rosewood, but the quality of the Indian rosewood used on Collins are slightly much better in terms of one coloration. You get tighter grain. You have a lot of hues of brown, reddish hues, and purplish hues. It shows you that the wood is actually old growth. Old growth woods are more stable compared to the new growth plantation type of what we call Indian rosewood. So, and the whole guitar is body is bound in ivoroid. Actually, it's orange, what we call it, yellowish plastic. And something to note about the Collins guitar: every guitar has a truss rod, but they reinforce the neck with two steel rods, rods that are put into pieces that are put into the neck from, I think, the 5th fret all the way up. If you can actually watch some of the forums where they took pictures and they tell you, and because of that, the neck is stiff and straight. And once you stiffen the neck, once the neck is stable, you don't get wolf notes. You get the notes are a little more sustained, a little better. Also, the other thing is the back brace on the parallel back brace on this on the Collins, on the Dreadnought, is fairly low, wide but fairly low. Most of them do wide and tall. So if wide and tall, it doesn't vibrate much. But when you have it wide and low, you actually increase the low end, low end, and the top is to they brace in the pattern where you get the clarity. So what you have is you get the clarity of the trebles and also a clear bass response, which is different from your normal Martin sound guitar. Martin is a little bit more less focused. You still get the trebles, but more focused towards the bass. And let's listen how this guitar sounds. Okay. The other thing about this guitar is, just let me. I'm running too fast ahead of myself. The butterbean what you call the The Waverly tuners, I'm so beg your pardon, just excited. The Waverly tuners on this guitar and the volute that is on this guitar. Okay, something to note is the finish. What's the finish on the Collins? The first layer, they finish it with polyurethane to stabilize the top. So you actually covers all the wood grain and stuff like that. Then they layer it up with several layers of nitro finish. So once your guitar thins down, you still have the poly finish that's underlining it to support the whole structure of the finish of the guitar. But the neck, because if you put a nitro finish on the neck, over time with heat in our Asian country, you get a little bit sticky like the mountains. So what they do is very smart of them, is they fit it with they spray the neck with a polyurethane, which is much harder. Okay, let's listen how this guitar sounds. On the upper frets and the lower frets, you can actually hear the sustain is still there. That's the difference between an entry-level guitar and a handmade or a guitar that's above a certain price range. Very loud, very loud. Standard scaling. Beautiful sounding guitar. Let's couple this baby on the 3rd fret, and let me do some flat picking. So this dreadnought is not just for strumming. You can actually finger pick it. You can, and it's fairly responsive. Beautiful sounding guitar, beautiful looking guitar. This is none other than the Collings D2H. I love Collings because I personally own a Collings. And yes, I'm biased, yet positively biased, okay? And let me just go through again. A Sitka top, what you call it, D2H with herringbone, a beautiful ebony bridge, beautiful fretboard with ebony, not bound with the diamond inlays. You have the back and sides, a tight grain of dark coloration, old growth, what you call Indian rosewood, which is beautiful. Just look at that sides, and a ivoroid binding on the body, and just a simple what you call that 28D style like a rosette on this, but they use a little bit of the maple that is on the rosette. Beautiful, nice finish on the top, and even the neck is a one-piece magnetite bolt-on system, a veloute with the Waverly tuners, the best butterbean tuners. You get the very beautiful square-headed head plate with the ebony head laminate that is on this guitar, and a veloute, and beautiful sounding guitar, and affordable. So you have in Singapore, look for BGW guitars because they are the sole distributor, or the distributor in Singapore. Brandon, look for Brandon. If you like this video, what you can do is do me a favor, is just post a comment just below this YouTube video. And if you want to watch more good videos, because I have more videos coming up over the next future, is that you can actually press the button on your left hand corner, just press the word subscribe, and you'll be subscribing to this beautiful channel, because we have endless guitars being sent in, and I will do the review as and when I can. And I'm going to sign off because this year is 2012. I want to say my best wishes to you. May you have the best year you've ever had, and may more guitars be added to you. More good guitars, not just normal guitars. Good guitars be added to you. Live with passion, play your guitar, allow love, joy, peace, and health, and more love be multiplied in your life. Okay, I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.